Hi, welcome back to Ladenzala. A little chilly out here this morning. Around 0 this morning, 0 Celsius, so it was right at that freezing point. You can tell that my tomatoes took a beating last night. They're all starting to weather and die off now, which I was expecting. That's quite alright this time of year. I'm actually surprised they lasted as long as they did. So today I'm going to be taking you guys along, and I'm going to show you how I make one of my healthy drinks that I like to consume every day. It's going to be beet juice. I'm just going to take one of my beets inside. Now my beets are monsters this year. They grew really well. They got a little bit bigger than what I normally let them get, but I've been busy, so I haven't had time to pull them all out. So yeah, that's one of my beets. I have probably, I don't know, 100 in there that size, maybe a bit more. Alright, so I'm going to take you guys inside and actually show you what I'm going to do with this guy today. So yeah, this is just one of the healthy things that you could do for yourself every day. I've been doing this for a while. This is my beet. I'm just getting ready to clean them up a little bit. We just rinse some of the dirt and stuff off. Just makes it easier to clean it afterwards. Get dirt off my cutting board. Now, because this beet is so big, I'm going to just cut it in half. Looks nice on the inside. Really nice beet, actually. So, what I'm going to do, just peel it to get the skin off. Now, the main reason I peel it is because there could be still dirt and stuff on the peel, and I don't really want that into what I'm making. So now that we have this peeled, what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to keep using the same peeler and cut my beets down into little pieces from the peeler. Beets is one of these vegetables that really adds a lot of nitrates in it, which is really good for creating nitrous oxide in your bloodstream. What nitrous oxide does in your bloodstream is it dilates your blood vessels, so that oxygen and blood flow is much easier. It can actually lower blood pressure too. Like I said, this takes about, I guess it all depends on how fast you are on cutting your beets up. The reason I cut them up into these little strips is, like I said before, it's just easier for the blender to break them down. Now, there really is no measurements for this. None that I've ever followed anyway. I would just take a beet, about the size of what you guys just see me. I cut that one in half because it was just too big. I'll put that one in the fridge and use them in about 4 or 5 days once I get this all used up, and I'll just repeat the process again. Now this can give you a lot more energy because it helps you create more oxygen in your body. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm not going to peel too close and cut my fingers with the peeler. My piggies like those things as well. So what we're going to do now is I got my big blender here. Lid off. That's plenty. I rinse my hands off before I touch anything else. I probably should have been wearing gloves. But it stains a little. Getting water from my water filter. This is water that comes from my Zero water purifier. Now I usually use roughly around the same amount of water as beets. Like I said before, there's really no measurement on how to do this. It all depends on how much you want to make at the time, or how strong you want to be with beet flavor. But and the other thing that I had is cinnamon. A good helping of about, this is a teaspoon, so I put in a pretty good rounded amount, so probably around 2 teaspoons in here. Nope. I gotta get this lid on because I put so much in here today that it's going to want to kind of shoot out over the top. So I'm just going to get it started and do a pulse to start. Now the reason I do a pulse is because if you're using a solid matter in a blender and you keep it on a high speed, because it makes that circular motion in there, it forces all the bigger product, whatever's in there, the biggest parts, to the surface so they don't actually blend in the blender. That's why I use a pulse when I'm doing this. Now I do like to blend it up quite a bit, just to get the beet juice really mixed in with the water well. Now, this is the strainer I use. It's a flour sifter. I figured this is the one that I normally use. It takes it, it strains it well enough. I don't mind if there's like little tiny bits of beet in there, which doesn't bother me at all. Let me get this thing off without making a mess. There we go. Lots of froth on the top. Look at this. Not bad, actually. I like beets. Now the main reason I put cinnamon in there is why I like the flavor of the cinnamon, plus it also helps counteract the sugar that's in the beets, because cinnamon actually helps regulate insulin in your body. So that's the main reason I put cinnamon in here. Now this usually always makes a bit of a mess. I'm just pushing down here just to try to make sure I get as much of the liquid out of this as possible. I don't waste any of this. My pigs love the leftover from this. Beet juice. Now try and drink around a half a cup to a cup every day of beet juice, especially in the mornings. It gives you energy throughout the day. Like I said, it helps dilate your blood vessels, and you can get more nitrous oxide in your system that way, because it does have a lot of nitrates in it. Another way to get nitrous oxide is in your body is breathe through your nose. Now one of the most important things you can do for yourself to help get more nitrous oxide in your body is when you buy your toothpaste, make sure you buy toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride in it. Fluoride kills all the bacteria in your mouth, and it's really bad when you're trying to make nitrous oxide, because your nitrous oxide is actually produced in your saliva in your mouth. A good portion of it is anyway. And fluoride really does a number on your inside of your mouth. It's good for your teeth, but it's bad for everything else. Even because if you're on town water, your town water has fluoride. I don't know of any town that doesn't have fluoride to their water. I would never drink town water, and I just wouldn't. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little video. This is my my nitrates for your body. Half a cup a day is probably plenty. Some people can drink more, some people can drink less. Sometimes it can upset your stomach if you drink it every single day and you're not used to it. So I always say, like, if you want to do this, do it in moderation. Maybe drink it every other day until you get used to it, and then, you know, you can continue on. It may never affect you at all. It will give you more energy. It's just that this isn't giving you more energy. What it's actually doing is opening up, like I said, it's opening up your blood vessels so you can get more nitrous oxide into your system, and it causes better blood flow, which actually does give you energy. On one of the healthier things. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe consider subscribing and smash that like button. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought of this video. Stay healthy, stay safe, and thanks for watching.